Welcome to SuperCoach and welcome to the weekend preview. There were some welcome returns this weekend with the teams, but equally there were some omissions that will hurt some sides. We'll go through those teams right now. And this stage of the year, it's pretty tough to hand out advice or content because it is so precise to how your team is going. But look, I think the fact that Gawn, Boak and Cripps come back in is clearly crucial. That'll help a lot of people, but equally, good to see Birchall back. Like Logue, that'll hurt quite a few. Hopefully not on the ground, but it will hurt a few. And then as we keep going down, they were probably the main three. Parker out, and there was one more too, I think. Yeah, there was another one in there too that I think will hurt a few. Well, there you go, Dersma. Now, funnily enough, I was going to get rid of Dersma anyway, but it certainly forces my hand. So I think some teams may be struggling just if a couple of your downgrades throughout the season have been dropped previously and then a few more on top of that. If you've got a bit of an injury, it could hurt. But look, as I said, it's so precise to your own team. We all know that, Dunkley's out there in terms of a rookie and there are other guys as well that we should be looking at to bring in, but I'll just show you, what I'm going to do. Now, it was in my plans that Dersma would go anyway, but I think I need to find this coin. The fact that Gawn is in really helps now. If he's a layout, then I'm in some serious strife, but surely not. So the plan, as I've discussed a lot, is to just go bang, buy as much coin as I can in this one. If there's someone playing, then it's ideal, but I think I'll most likely just grab someone here that I can just make plenty of coin from, because I don't think anyone else is really playing, are they? So I'll do that, and then I'll bring in Shannon Hearn for Dersma, and then that'll leave me with about, let's do it just for argument's sake. Let's just go to old mate Paul here, just for the sake of showing you. What was he, about 5:30, is he? So there you go, 323k left in the bank. And then next week, oh Jesus, they always get me with that. Next week, it will be Setterfield to Dunkley. And Setterfield should be about 315. Dunkley, I think, will be around 570 to 600. So what's that going to be? Roughly spending 250, 280, whatever. So I'll have 5 trades left, 50 or 60k in the bank, purely for emergency, which is really nice to see, and maybe a luxury trade if I really want. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Make the big statement. My team, I'm feeling really good about it. Had a good last few weeks. Another upgrade. Cripps back into the side. Gawn, Boak back in. I won't be alone, but I think I'll have a really good week. In fact, I'm really hoping that I can, get into the top 1,000. That's the hope. I'm hoping to go more than 2,500 this week, so you can hold me to that. But there's no reason not to. I'll have 21 guys that I go in watching, expecting to hit the ton. So I think that's going to be really important and takes a bit of the strain off. I think so often throughout the season we're just stressing over a bloke who's a rookie scoring 50. The last 6 rounds make for much easier watching, although our expectations are much higher. So in terms of the captaincy, a lot will go Grundy tonight. I'm not going to, partly because he's up against Nick Nat, and I feel that Grundy will always get plenty of the ball around the ground, but hit-outs wise, he's not going to dominate. And while I still envision, a score from 110 to 130, I don't think we're going to get the 140 plus that we've seen from Grundy over the last month and has been a really good VC score, as well as the fact that I think every man and his dog's going to go Grundy VC. So do you really get an advantage? I know if I miss out on a 150, then I've disadvantaged myself. I know that. But with the Nick-Nat factor, Collingwood are struggling. I'm going to go Cripps, I think. I'll go Cripps. That's a bit of a risk, and I'm not 100% final on that. But I like Dangerfield for the option as my captain if I need. And that pretty much, you know, I'm looking before Saturday night. So what does that give me? Cancels them out, playing at the same time. There's no one there. Fife's an option. Sicily, you've mount a case, but I don't think you'd VC him. And then that brings me to, you know, Carlton. And look, I think Cripps scored 160 last time he played them. I just don't know if Hewitt's going to go to him. I don't know. I think Kennedy went to him earlier in the season. I think it was 158 or something like that. 157. It's just a beast he was, just an absolute beast. What about last year? Yeah, I reckon he's tagged out there. That's the only thing that concerns me, if they send a tag to him. Plus he's coming back from injury, so anyway, it's something I think on. I want to go a bit of point of difference, so I don't think I'll go Grundy. But all the best for this week. I hope you score well and I hope your team wins. Cheers.